Good morning, and again, thanks for the organizers for giving me opportunity to share some of my thoughts with you all. Yes, why this new education policy? Before talk about the global context, why new education policy? Like morning, Professor Katta Narasimha Reddy sir was talking about how various committees worked to improve the education system in India, but I'll take in a different direction, the global context. Why new education or national education policy 2020 is certain global developments which happened, India being a party to that, we have to adapt. For example, you all know that some of you, globalization, liberalization, privatization, all these things are compelling states to be part of the global society. States, I mean countries actually. So India being emerging economy, youth country of the world and the youngest nation of the world, we had to be part of this thing. So you all know, friends, actually it was saying 19th century belongs to Europe, 20th century belongs to America, 21st century is Asian century. When I say Asian century, it is India and China, you all know that. I can say that it is the Indian century. And particularly when we talk about the globalization, because some 20-30 years of developments, I put it in a very short actually, this globalization, liberalization, these things are compelling states, and India being a part of that. India is party to many international treaties. For example, I was, sir was talking about patenting. Today, India is a party to all patent and to trademarks, industrial design treaties also. So here, being an emerging nation, when I say that India is going to be the leader in the 21st century, there is no doubt, though we have lots of problems, malnutrition, unemployment, all these things. But in spite of that, India is going to play important role in the committee of nations in the years to come. That's where, and of course, population, most of the time we say it's a liability. But friends, I can say population is an asset. And India, earlier speakers were mentioning about being a youth country, 65% of our population is below 35 years. So this population has asset if you convert that into a model or workable thing. So being a India, and today, to my view, we had to look at things not keeping in view of India's interest. We had to look at the global context, what we do, what is the global society thinking, other countries are thinking. Our presence is there in the world across. So that is what we have to see, the requirements of the global society. We have to mold our education system, professional education, all these things, keeping in view of the global developments, so that India is going to play important role. Another commitment, why new education policy is, India is a party to all important treaties. I am not going to talk about this is a new thing for you, but being a member to international treaties, you are talking about globalization. So India has to implement in this process. There is one treaty called WTO. I don't know how many of you have heard. WTO, part of that there is one agreement called GATS, General Agreement on Trade in Services. All services, whatever the profession you are, I can tell you that we are part of this agreement. Being India signatory to that, India signed and India ratified these things. So these are some of the international commitments, I can say that we have to be part of that. We have to implement those international treaties. We have to open up our education system, and we opened up, and that's the background of the new education policy or national education policy.
Sir, the next question is, as you know, most of the Indians finish their engineering in India, then they move to do MS or MBA in foreign nations. So how we can flip-flop? How we will get the students from foreign countries to India? So what is your thoughts on it?
Yes, definitely, we have a phobia of, I'm sorry to say, but engineering, medical, all these things. But we don't think out of box. There are lots of opportunities. I can give my own example of, I'm a lawyer, and I'm a law professor, registrar of Nalsar. We do lot of, since one of the topic is innovative, we have done lot of innovative. In India, actually, the innovation began in the legal thing is starting new law universities. Actually, the concept of law universities are nowhere in the world. Okay, you have Oxford, Yale, whatever they are part of the university system. But in India, we first time in 1988 started the law university, single discipline university. So, and of course, Our presence, engineers, doctors are there, but legal fraternity was not present in the global context. But the last I can say that 30 years, the presence of legal luminaries, legal fraternity is also happening because of the innovation. The innovation we did was the starting law universities, and this innovation is resulted in a positive direction. That I can say that.
Sir, the next question is, as in education now we are using advanced technologies. So I would like to know this from a law perspective, because as you work for this Nalsar University of Law, so I would like, we all wants to understand and learn from you how you are utilizing these advanced technologies in law, because as we all read it in newspapers, we don't know whether it's true or not on the numbers, but millions of cases are pending, and lots of people are stuck in jail because of delay of prosecution, etc. So how the technology is getting utilized in this world of law so that we can go on a fast track mode?
Yeah, right question. Actually, today we are living in a multidisciplinary approach. Law not is going to, one discipline is not going to help you. You have to be. In Nalsar, we have done some innovation, because this is a topic is relating to innovation. I'll give you examples how Nalsar did some innovative things. So recent past, we have introduced some innovative courses combining law with management, law with the technology. You asked a question about the technology. Sir, today technology is imperative. Whether I'm a lawyer or engineer or doctor, but technology we have to use. And earlier speaker was talking about these new technologies, emerging technologies. I call them as A to Z technologies. If you say A, artificial intelligence, Bitcoin to cryptocurrency to drone technology to you name anything, today technology. And technology is presence in all the fields. Of course, it is a beginning. In law, we are also incorporating our law is part of this technological innovation, but it is the nascent stage. I can say that we are still traditional these things, but the momentum has begun, and some of the thoughts have been giving. So regarding the pendency and this thing, of course, that there is a two sayings: justice delayed is justice denied. Okay, if you get delayed justice, no point. But other side also, we always say that hurried justice is buried justice. So we have to maintain balance between these two. That's why these things. But lot of the technological innovation is happening in the legal field also. That I can say.